Hey everybody, this is Richard Cimentelli again. Today we're going to talk about pillar number 2 of the 3 pillars of action that I've developed for my business and for my clients. So just so you know, what I do is I help high-end service professionals to grow and scale their business online, and we use the power of the internet to do so. And I've developed a 3-step process, or it's really 3 major pillars of activity. And today we're going to talk about pillar number 2, which is your paid ad strategy. So this is very important because within that we do a whole comprehensive program, but I want to highlight the 3 major things we do. And that is we chase demand, we create demand, and then I like to call it reminding the demand. So those are the 3 main activities we do. And when we chase demand, we obviously look at the search engines, Google, Yahoo, all the major search engines. They all have the same business model. Google invented it long ago, where you run an ad at the top of their search engine results page. If you see those pages, I'm sure you remember they have the top 3 are ads, and then below that is organic search engine ranking. So for my clients, I make sure that we always take advantage of PPC or pay-per-click or Google AdWords. These are all the different names of it. And we do a really extensive study of their website, of what the services and products that my clients are trying to promote. And we use that sort of vocabulary and conversation, and we utilize it for the correct keywords to use in the ads, so that when someone's searching for a financial planner or a fitness trainer or whatever it may be, they would come to their search engine result page, and hopefully we see the ad at the top of the page because we paid for it. So it's a really great way to accelerate the finding your site when someone is doing a search. And when they're doing a search, they're thinking of what they need. They're already thinking of the demand that they want, and they're just looking for it online to see what the best answer is. So we're chasing that demand via the pay-per-click process. So that's one of the main pillars of work that we do when we're in our paid strategy. The next category is what I call creating demand. Now with creating demand, it's a little bit different, and it's really because of the best tool for advertising in the world, which is Facebook. What Facebook did was pretty much solve the whole problem of advertising, where instead of you trying to broadcast your message and hope that a small percentage or so picks up on it and calls you or emails you or does something to contact you, instead of the old model, what Facebook does is it helps you learn to build an audience, your ideal audience, the audience that you really want to find, and then you create ads and copy that relate to that. Now, people ask me, well, why do I go on Facebook to look for these services? I don't shop on Facebook. And that's really the velvet hammer that I call Facebook, because just like me and you, we're not searching to find anything. We're not thinking of demand and looking for it on researching it on Facebook. But what we are doing is we're scrolling through our feeds and catching up with our friends and our family and all the different groups that we are interested in. And it's amazing how many people do that every day. There's a statistic that says that people spend almost 1 hour a day on Facebook, and there's 230 million people on Facebook in this country alone. So there's an enormous amount of people that are tuned into Facebook, and that's where we want to attract their attention. So if you think about your ideal client or your ideal customer and everything about them, well, we build an audience that's based on those ideas and those attributes that you're aware of, and we apply your ads to that. And it's pretty amazing, the results. I mean, in fact, Facebook is outwriting Google in this type of advertising. Google's still a bigger company than Facebook because it has so much other hardware and other products that they sell, but from advertising to advertising, Facebook has doubled Google's ad revenue based on this business model. So that's how we create demand, because people, again, they're not thinking of buying anything when they're on Facebook. They're just scrolling through. But when you put an ad that resonates to them and it really matches their profile, matches what they're thinking and what their needs are, anonymously. I hope no flags are raised about Facebook, because again, it is the best tool. I have such great results, and it is the major pillar tool that I use to make this happen. So creating demand, I utilize Facebook for that tool. And then with all this activity, if we're doing PPC ads, if we're doing Facebook ads per se, we want to remind that traffic, the people that resonated, we want to remind them of who we are and what we're doing. So we use retargeting or remarketing ads. So you've seen them before. You go to a website, you go shopping, you might even put something into a shopping cart per se, and then for whatever reason you're busy, you bounce away and you go to another site. And we want to remind that traffic that, hey, you were just at XYZ site and you should come back. So those retargeting or remarketing ads are extremely important. In fact, up to 70% of the people that did come to your website or did come to wherever conversion event that you wanted, if we do retargeting ads on those people, up to 70% of them will most likely convert on your website. That's an amazing number. It doesn't mean all 70% will, but it's most likely that 70% will convert. So we don't waste any of the money and the hard work we spent attracting that traffic to your site. And then if they bounce away, they might forget, but we remind them, and the results are amazing. So those are three of many tools that we use to do pillar number 2, which is a paid ad strategy. Pillar number 1 is don't start spending any of that money I just described until you're ready to convert, which we talked about in other videos. And then the third pillar is your paid organic strategy. So that's a whole nother topic that we'll talk about on another video. But if you have any questions or if you want to learn more, you can watch my training videos on my website. My website is rsroi.com. Again, that's RS as in Richard Cementilli, rsroi.com. So if you go there, you'll see my videos. You can, learn everything you want. All the information you want is there. And I hope it helps. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.